Day 2. We've got to relegate Sizz. We've got to relegate him. You know, he's a good friend of mine, but we've got to relegate him. By the way, the reason I have spelled Sizz team name like this is because this is how he wrote it. So I googled it, and it was supposed to be spelled with an O. But he told me he spelled it like this. But yeah, I did Google it. I mean, I could. Oh, we're too late. I was gonna go into the match settings. I could change it, but this is what he wrote to me. He wrote with a U. Google says otherwise. I just went with what he said. So this is it. Game 1. We're USE server here. I've seen a couple of the other managers have actually done something pretty smart and put a little text source. So I'm gonna do that as well, because a lot of people are probably going to be asking, what server are we on? And let's just save them the time by writing it in ourselves. Yeah, you'll have to give me a second here while I do that. Forgot to do it earlier. It's only when I saw other people doing it again that I was like, ah, yeah. So yeah, we'll just put this down here in the corner. How's that? Is that okay? Okay. Is that noticeable enough? Will people see it, or are we gonna still get people asking what the server is? Top left. I think bottom left is probably good. Put it under time. I don't want to put it under the time because it'll kind of just get squashed. Okay, majicbear scored here. That's not a problem. We just need a game to adjust to the ping. That's all. We just need a game to adjust. Maybe on top of the box, not under. That might make sense, actually. That might be smart to put it on top of the box. Yeah, this is fine. It's fine. It's noticeable. That'll do. Right. Let's see what the lads can get up to here. See how they get on. The keys to take away from yesterday, there were two main things, in my opinion. Number one was third man positioning, especially on the USE server. You need to be really careful with your third man positioning. And secondly, I want to see no complacency, no overconfidence, because a repeat of what happened yesterday against Athena's team will not be allowed. That was a disappointing outcome. Winning 2 games on US East and then losing 2 games on EU, because I think game 3 was a bit of a overconfident one. This is good defense, but I've got to give credit. majicbear, tcorrel, Atomic actually look like an improvement on the AJ edition of the roster. Sizz team might have just figured out an upgrade. They might have just figured out a way to upgrade the roster, because yesterday they were running with AJ Atomic plus tcorrel on the EU server games and AJ Atomic plus majicbear on the USE server games. But right now AJ has, I believe, slept in. So they're running with majicbear, tcorrel, and Atomic on the USE server, and it looks like they have I think, better synergy. Look at them go. tcorrel's actually popping. They've not been using him in USE server, and it looks like, at least from what we're seeing this game, that they probably should have done that. Sizz was getting a lot of criticism for picking AJ and Atomic together, because apparently they don't have much synergy and they both use way too much boost. So this is even more proof to that, if it ends up being the case. Oh, now Monkeyman scored a dunk like that on the NA server. That would have been just a hard read, because there's no way you can react to that at that range. You just have to read where the ball's going to be. Yeah, they can't really be too defensive with the third man here, as much as I know that they'd love to. Little bump there, tcorrel. Just tapping ExoTiiK. You think AJ's hard to play with? Maybe. I don't know. I mean, AJ did really well in the DreamHack 3v3 event with First Killer, and who else did they play with? Wasn't it Illusion? First Killer, Illusion, AJ. And they just dominated the DreamHack Boost tournament, so I mean, he looked like AJ was pretty easy to play there. Oh, it was Atomic? So wait, Atomic and AJ actually played well together in the Boost Cup, but now they're not doing well together. Ooh, nice placement, Monkey Mood. And the boys have woken up, they're ready for action. It's beating tcorrel to the ball. Who needs a ping advantage? It's fine. It's fine. No big deal. I'm hoping for a 3-1 win here. That would be ideal in games, but obviously we have to respect Sizz team. They've got they've got the 4-man roster. So this is definitely an adaptable team. Who knows, maybe they're going to pull AJ in halfway through this. Throw in a wild card into the mix. That's not the best clear by Monkeyman. He's going to need to dive it. He doesn't make contact. No boost for ExoTiiK at all. Lovely steal as Atomic leaves a half. Looks like ExoTiiK just went to mid to get boost. He's trying to demo majicbear. Might have got him actually. Or might have got that boost away from him. Yeah, he did. And now, oh, that's just wide open. Well, it's not wide open anymore. tcorrel recovers. Kassio didn't want to commit. So I don't blame Kassio for not going there. It's not really, we're final minute, but that's obviously not going to be the last chance of the game if they can just get their rotation running again. So lunging in, maybe not the best idea. Oh, nice shot. majicbear actually gets the angle here. That's not the clear ExoTiiK wanted, but look at majicbear's. What a pre-flip, man. That was really nice. I'm the only one watching that replay, by the way. What, Sizz not even watching his own team's replays. He's not even watching his own team's replay. Looks like they're going to need to go to game 2 and try and get the win in US East there. Sizz team just a bit too strong in game 1. What's the results? What have we got happening in the other matches? Smellsworth, I believe, finished off 4-0 on Dazarin's team. But do we have any other game 1s finished? We should probably have other game 1s finished because this match started late, so I think others will be finishing before us. Sizz quote, AJ was the problem. He's already blaming him. He's not even here to defend himself. Yeah, majicbear will struggle when they switch to EU, but he's doing great on US East here. They just have to, I mean, Sizz team have to be really careful because a couple times yesterday my team would not do too well in one of the US East games, then they'd just win the other one, or look good in the other one. Significantly better. They just need to adjust again. Their first game on US East yesterday was not good, and this one wasn't good either, but I'm sure that they can make the adjustments. Sizz team doesn't look as scary as Rolda's team did yesterday. So Rolda's team yesterday were just super fast in game 1 against Boygettes. Cooldown 0-2, Raz 1-1. Who did Raz take a game off? This is all US East server for the first 2 games across every match that's happening right now. So who did Razmothor get a game against? That's impressive. Rizzies. Oh, the Rizzies struggling again. Oh no. Another bad day for Rizzies, it looks like, unless they can bounce back and take a game or 2 in Europe. NA has been doing really well so far. I think that the aggregate score for the day is 6. Actually, it's 6-all because Smellsworth's team won so much. Smellsworth's team won by such a large margin that it's actually like even. But most of the matches went NA's favor. Only Smellsworth's team were able to get a win for Europe in the first round so far. tcorrel heavily slept on. I would tend to agree. I think he's a very good player. I think his team, Sonics, finished off the season really well, and all 3 of their players were performing at a very high level. Oh, Monkeyman misses, but the shot is lacking, and a quick recovery by ExoTiiK, it looks like. Nice touch by ExoTiiK, a lovely pass as well. Kassio wants to double. Oh, that would have been crazy. He went for the most ridiculous shot there that I'm absolutely positive that wasn't what Sizzies were expecting. More passes being attempted here. Almost a dunk, but majicbear's done well. Skims the ball clear. Lovely positioning by ExoTiiK. Notice how close he gets to the ball there, so there's no way that majicbear can create an outplay. But he also didn't get too close to just fall for an immediate touch as well. Monkeyman! He's dropping the ball. That's the second time in defense. We need our star player to just show up. Oh no, he just completely missed. He didn't even get a touch on it. We don't want Mickey Moon trending on Twitter again. We don't want that. We don't want Mickey Moon trending on Twitter. We need him to show up here, or we are going to have to settle for, at best, a draw against Sizzies. You know, draws are fine, but it would be good to get a win early in the day give us a little bit of a head start here. Join the squads that are already at the top of the table. Like, if we win this, if we can get a game win here and win both the EU ones, we would actually leapfrog Athena, we'd leapfrog Rildes. And I heard Cole lost 2 games at least, so we would actually go ahead of him as well. This is a chance, but we're not taking it. And Atomic is. I think Monkey Moon is boost start there, though. He didn't have anywhere to go. Yeah, Kassio needed to make contact. Monkey Moon has nothing. He tried to pre-flip onto that, try to get a touch to the back corner. Pretty difficult to do, actually. Monkey Moon trolling? I don't think he's been trolling. I think just a couple of bad touches in defense. Nice save by tcorrel. Monkey Moon one in the bottom corner. He's got to remember, though, if it looks wide open, it's probably not. And I think majicbear just faked Monkey Moon as well. majicbear and Monkey Moon. That's a combo of players that I didn't realize was going to be so, or have so much synergy. Oh, a surprise. Kassio coming from the defensive blind spot. Sizz actually look like a better team. Or Kebabs. They did not play this well yesterday, I think. What do you guys think? Are they doing better without AJ, like Sizz pointed out? He was quick to blame AJ as soon as they won game 1 in this match. And I think I would tend to agree. I think they look like a much better team here. They're not driving into each other, which is a good start. Yeah, they are going to struggle with without AJ on Europe. So I think majicbear's ping is going to be ridiculous. Who knows though? Maybe majicbear will just be able to like relax, because you know when you're in a position like that, it kind of becomes like the pressure's off. I don't know if you guys have ever been in that situation where you're playing with like 150 ping or more. You're supposed to lose, so the pressure is completely off, and you can just kind of just try and read the game, just completely read it. You go for you know, only dunks and only pre-jumps, and I know majicbear is pretty good at that, so he might still be able to put up a good performance. Oh, go on, Monkey Moon. Go on! A little bit of a flippery assist. There he is, he's back. Didn't take too long. Just getting it over the top of tcorrel. Atomic, not in the right position. Come on. Late comeback would be exactly what we want here. That would be ideal. Monkey Moon's not got a good first touch here. You had to do a lot to get back to it. But how about that for a pass? It's good defense from Kebabs once again. But Monkey Moon recovered so well to get back to that one. majicbear cutting off another infield. This proves how good SRD is. Yeah, being able to, you know, take series and take games on the away server is really, really impressive. Really impressive. Oh, oh my goodness! The strength of tcorrel. He just wouldn't leave the ball. That probably looked pretty silly on Kassio's screen, though. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt there. That probably went all over the place from his POV. So there's not really much he can do. Right, they need to get a goal. Well, they need to get a very good chance on that quick if they're going to make a comeback here. Sizz defense has been really good. In fact, ExoTiiK's out of boost, and that's going to be another 4-1. Yeah, it has to be an EU. We're just going to have to settle for the draw at best against Sizzies. We really, well, we don't need one, but if we don't get a draw in this series, then we're going to, I think, need to get a win later on. So it takes the pressure off a bit if we can get a draw at worst. But I was hoping for more against this. I think tcorrel really showed up huge for his team here. At least from what I can see, a much bigger challenge than the AJ edition. Which is pretty crazy. What a play. My goodness, majicbear. Man, this guy's so good. That's a great touch. He's had some brilliant goals here. I think he even got knocked mid-air, and he just shrugged it off, just recovered anyway. Once again, I'm the only one watching the replay. Sizz not hyping up his team. Yeah, my guy said bad defense in this game is true. I think they... Oh my word. They're freestyling. I think they're going to need a little bit of time to adjust, because yesterday they did need a bit of time to just get used to the slightly different... Well, it's not even slightly different. It's just like the, you know, the different server. But now we're going to go find a European server. Alright, this will be it. This will be the rest of the series now. It's 2-0 for Sizz. They took 2 games on USE server. Now we're on Europe. Let's see if Boy Gets can do the same thing. We really need this because so far today, there's been a resurgence from Rasmalthor and T-Bates, and Athena has also beaten Shogun. So a lot of results that have put people back into the contention for top 6 already. And if my team wants to stay in the top 6 without having to wait for tie breaks, then they'll need to get a point off Sizz here. And to get a point, we need to win these 2 EU games. There's the ping for anybody who's wondering. 130 for majicbear. It looks like he's actually not got that much worse ping than Atomic. So, well, practically the same. So that's interesting, because if he was the one who everybody was talking about having bad ping, why was I wonder where Atomic is. Are Atomic and majicbear both from the same part of the US? Smellsworth carrying EU. Well, Smellsworth is in a league of his own right now. Smellsworth's team is in a league of his own. But EU doesn't need carrying. I mean, EU is filling the top of the table right now. There's still a potential world where EU gets all of the top 6. I don't think it's going to happen. I think Rolda's team and probably Athena's team will make top 6. It's going to be close though. Athena's team aren't confirmed yet. They're going to need to do more work. But they did get a huge win today against Jesse's team. So we'll have to wait and see. Oh, a little bit of a double whiff there. Monkey Moon beats his man. It's 2v1 now, but tcorrel not messing around. tcorrel, what a player. A lot of people think he's underrated, but if a lot of people think he's underrated, maybe he's not underrated anymore. Yeah, the servers with names are preferable, but they tested this one a little bit, and they were like, you know what, let's just run it. It's not doing anything crazy, so let's play. They wanted to just go for it. I'm liking what I'm seeing from Sizz team today. I think that they've been impressive. And with the 2-game advantage, this absolutely puts the pressure on my squad. Very nice play by Atomic. tcorrel joining in the action as well. They've had the better midfield presence at the moment, and they are creating the occasional half chance to get a look at the blue goal up and close. But no real opportunities just yet. No way does Kassio have that. Wow. If he scored this, it would have been ridiculous. Corner wall, double, tempted. Yeah, I like what I'm seeing from Sizz team. They're passing, they're following up on each other's plays, they're making it very easy for each other to find space. AJ just showed up, by the way. He says, I'm here for the 2nd series. I wonder if his team's going to tell him. Or who's going to tell AJ? Who's going to tell him he just got benched? His team are completely transformed. I mean, they've been the better team so far in this game as well. This is EU server. They've been the better team. There's no denying it. So I think AJ's been benched. He just doesn't know it yet. He's like, it's okay, guys. I'm here to save the day. They're thinking, nah, AJ, nah. You yesterday, we only got 2 points out of a potential 8, so no thank you. Good covering by tcorrel there. Without that recovery, it would have been a goal. Monkey Moon's shot was under 1. No second touch, and you know, although there's a very aggressive second man play there, ExoTiiK was sitting deep, but he doesn't get it, and Atomic has scored. And this is late in the game. It's been quite a quiet one, not a lot happening, but wow, ExoTiiK just took way too long to go up for this. You can't wait for that bounce. You need to kind of go up when the ball bounces at the latest. You can't be under the ball. And yeah, you just didn't get there in time. Sizz team continuing to impress. I've got to give it to them. They've been brilliant here. Can they hold on? ExoTiiK has a reset here. Actually, maybe not, because he didn't flip into the ball. He had a pretty good angle on it. And are my guys going to try a bit too much to pass? I think they just need to get some shots on net here, because they're trying to pass and wait for open nets, but I don't think you're going to get open nets against this Sizz team. They're playing too well. There we go. Just get the shots in. You need to shoot past the defender at some point, and that is what Monkey Moon's done here. Good assist by Kassio. Late dodge in the ball. Monkey Moon, quick shot, and enough power to give the defender no chance. Yeah, their name, Sizz's team is named this because he asked me to name his team this, and I think he spelled it wrong. So that's just on him, I'm afraid. I just copy pasted what he sent me. Lovely fake there. majicbear just taking a bit too long to actually make a play on the ball once he had it. And monkeyman with a big read and block. AJ just tuned in. He realized his team's winning without him. He's like, wait, what's happening here? Oh, how is that nearly a goal? I did not expect that to just be a shot on net. ExoTiiK really having a sluggish start to the day here. He's got to pick up the pace and defense. He's been third man a couple times, and he just hasn't made a decisive move on the ball. And it's got him in a bit of trouble because it's a good performance from Sizz team. They've not been boost starved at all. They've been very quick to transition. monkeyman's making an impact. Kassio's also looking threatening in offense. Need to see all three of them involved though. ExoTiiK had a great day one yesterday, and we know what he can do in recent form. Oh, look at this from Atomic. He's a bit too low on that one, but if he was slightly higher on the rebounds, would have been scary. majicbear as well. Good positioning by ExoTiiK to have the covering touch. Kassio does not have that. monkeyman to the rescue though. You saw Kassio was not ready for this though. It was in a really awkward position for him. Oh, what a showing for Sizz. Hey, Smellsworth, what's going on with the boy Gets? Sizz, so what's happening here is Sizz had to bring in tcorrel because AJ slept in. Lovely pass. Okay, there we go. That's what we've been waiting to see. Composure. They lost a goal early, but they came back and got the win. That's what we like to see. Well done. Oh, what a pass by ExoTiiK. Beautiful, beautiful pass. So hopefully we can get one more and get the point on the board. Anyway, so yeah, AJ slept in. They brought in tcorrel, and they look like a better team. they straight up look like a better team with the new tcorrel majicbear combination. Yeah, I know AJ's on now, but I don't know if I don't know if his team's gonna run him. I think they might just keep going without him because I think they look like a better team with this lineup. I think they were struggling yesterday with their. They were definitely struggling yesterday with their positioning and synergy. But let's see. Let's get into the last game. My team really needs this to take the pressure off themselves, because going into the next round we'll be starting on a EU server, so that'll be really good for them. And there it is, Kassio barreling on in. I'm loving Kassio's aggression today. I think the only thing that's been missing is the decision making of ExoTiiK in defense. If ExoTiiK's defense is decisive, he's positioned well. He just hasn't made quick moves on the ball when it comes to him. So let's see if he can start to do that. And yeah, monkeyman is absolutely in full force now. He's playing brilliantly. Like the back pass. Oh, quick shot by monkeyman as well. Controlled by Atomic somehow, but that was really well played by Gets here. Oh, what a knock on. I think ExoTiiK's got it though. Okay, well done ExoTiiK. Good positioning again. Decisive. This is the kind of confidence we need from our defense today. We need players to just go straight for the ball when they have it, when they know it's their ball to win. No hesitation at all. You don't need to worry about getting beaten, especially on the home server. If you're quick, you will get there first. Because all these guys are fast, they're all mechanical. As long as they just play their game, it doesn't really matter what the opponents are doing. On the EU server at least. It's a really good touch by majicbear there, by the way. That caught the whole team off guard. They were expecting him to clear it in the other direction. He actually pops it behind him into the corner that nobody was ready to intercept on. monkeyman didn't want to give a dodge into the ball for tcorrel to work with here. You got to be careful when you're doing this, though. You don't want to just let them use your car like a ramp to slam the ball into the backboard. ExoTiiK solo play. Very good defense by tcorrel. He didn't give any way through for an air dribble or an air dribble bump. He just made sure to block both of the most dangerous plays. He didn't really care too much about the mind game. And ExoTiiK's going to get him second time, though. I'm liking this. I'm liking what I'm seeing from him. Hey, Jesse, how's it going, man? Regain, Jesse, regain. I know your boys took a tough loss start of the day, but I believe that you can regain and finish strong. You still got to play roll days, right? Who do you play next, Jesse? Do you play roll days? For roll days, team, you gotta just watch out for first killer. Your third man. If you win 5-way tie with Athena's team, yeah, I saw there's gonna be a 5-way tie with Athena's team. If my squad can win here, but it won't actually. It's tied on the bracket, but it's not actually tied. There are tiebreakers. The first tiebreaker, if there's a tie on points and game win-loss differential, the first tiebreaker is actually away wins. So the amount of wins that your team has got on the other team's server. And the next tiebreaker after that is away goals. The amount of goals that your team has got on the other team's server. So it's important, even if you're losing on the away server, try and get some goals in. That's what Sizz team should be thinking right now. Well, right now I think they're playing for the win because it's only 2-0 deficit, so they're going to keep on defending. But if it gets to final few seconds of the game, they should absolutely push for a goal, even if it is a 2-1, and they're still going to lose the game. That could be a relevant tiebreaker, pushing for those away wins and away goals especially. But yeah, the tiebreaker for home goals and home wins wasn't used because that would, I think, be pretty bad in this format, because sometimes in a home game you do just get a massive pop-off and just score a ridiculous amount of goals, so it wouldn't be very fair for a tiebreak. Away goals are a lot harder to get, so that's where we're going with this one. Very nicely done with the comeback here. I'm proud of the boys. I'm proud of them. This was a tough series. It's a very tough match. New and improved Sizz roster. They've blamed AJ, and I think they might continue to run with this team all the way through here. They've still got a lot more work to do. That only puts Sizz, I believe, on 3 points. So I think they need to get at least 1 win in their next 2 series. They can't afford to lose again, or else they're just going to be out of contention, I believe, for top 6. But a draw here does give them a chance, so they're not out just yet. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that 7 points is the one is what you want to aim for. If you can get to 7 points, you're guaranteed. I think you're guaranteed top 6. Actually, are you? I'm not 100% sure about that. I shouldn't say this. Now somebody's going to get 7 and not make it. But yeah, you're very likely, I think, to get top 6 with 7 points. AJ's having a little chat to himself in the Discord right now, saying, "I'm here for the second series. Wait, my team's winning without me. Maybe I won't be playing, it seems." Yeah, AJ lost another alarm clock 1v1. Really letting down the region there, but sometimes the blunders are accidentally brilliant. Like by sleeping in, AJ has unlocked the upgrade on his team. tcorrel really played well. majicbear really played well. That's the first time, like this match has been the first time that we've seen majicbear and tcorrel on the field at the same time. I think they look brilliant. I wouldn't be surprised if we see more of that from Sizz and his team as we progress through the tournament. But for now, we breathe a sigh of relief. That was definitely stressful, having to come back from 2 down, even losing in one of those games as well. So Sizz team really put us on the ropes, but that will bring my team to 5 points. So there are 5 teams on 5 points and +2 win-loss, and it goes to away wins. I think my team probably has the most away wins. I'm not going to count it right now because that'll just take too long. But my team got a lot of away wins yesterday. A lot of away wins. We got 2 against Athena. We got 1 against Dazarin. And we just, we got 0 in this one. But we're on 3 away wins. So I think we're probably second right now. My team is probably second.